Hey everyone, welcome back for another video. Behind me is a new Deutz Fahr 9340 TTV tractor, and in this video I'm going to walk around the tractor. I'm going to show you all about it. First up, let's talk about the motor. I'm going to raise the hood on the 9340. Underneath the hood is the Deutz 7.8 liter 6-cylinder twin turbocharged engine. This tractor is rated at 336 engine horsepower. First up underneath the hood is our cooling package. For serviceability and cleaning this out, we can open this up where the operator can get in here and blow everything out pretty easily. As you can see, this is very accessible. To get near the motor to do basic daily checks like checking your engine oil, the fenders do swivel out of the way so a person can get back in there and get to the dipstick to check your engine oil level. I will now close the hood and we will take a look at the rest of the tractor. The Model 9340 is the biggest tractor in the Deutz Fahr lineup. The tractor you see here is set up with Trelleborg tires. On the front it has VF 650/65 R34s, and on the rear it has the VF 900/60 R42s. The ballast on this tractor is 2 rear wheel weights per side at 250 kilograms or 551 pounds apiece, and the weight you see on the front 3-point hitch is 2,000 kilograms, which comes out to about 44,009 pounds. This tractor is set up with front suspension and also front disc brakes, so this tractor gives you a true 4-wheel braking when stopping. On the back of the tractor, we can control 2 remote levers back here, 3-point hitch and PTO. These buttons are also located on the other fender. Just a quick look at the back here. We can check our transmission oil located right here. We do have our dual speed PTO, so we can change the shaft from 540, small 1000 or the large 1000. This tractor does have an air compressor on it and an air ride cab, so we have an air tank here and here. Also, if you have an implement that requires air brakes, we do have hookups for those located right here. On the back of the tractor here, we have 5 remotes. We also have Power Beyond on this tractor, a trailer brake hookup, and a low pressure return. Over here we have an accessory plug. We have our trailer brakes and our isobus plug. And here's a look at the buttons over on the right fender. Again, 2 remotes, 3-point hitch, and PTO. On the front end of the 9340, there is 2 sets of remote couplers, a low pressure return, accessory plugs, and there is also buttons to operate the remote couplers, raise and lower the front 3-point hitch, and bump the PTO, all to aid in hooking or unhooking implements on the front 3-point. Now I'll climb up and show you everything inside the cab. Once up inside the cab, the tractor comes with a fully adjustable air ride seat, and the sidearm console is adjustable back and forth as well. The steering wheel inside the tractor does tilt and also telescope. The training seat inside the cab can be folded down. It can also be folded this way and used for storage, or folded up out of the way altogether. Over here on the left side of the seat, we have a couple compartments here. Some cup holders located underneath here, an ashtray, cigarette lighter. We can store a cell phone here. We also have another storage compartment located right here. Of course, you can see the rear window does have a defroster, and it does open up as well. This tractor also has an escape hatch out the top side of the cab. As I've talked about in other videos,
All of the controls inside the cab of a Deutz Fahr tractor are color coded. So any lever or button that is orange has to do with engine, transmission, basically the drive system of the tractor. Anything that is blue has to do with the hydraulics. Anything that is green has to do with the 3-point hitch. And anything that is yellow is for the power takeoff. Let's have a quick look at the controls. All of the controls inside the cab of all Deutz Fahr 6-cylinder tractors are the same. So we're going to start out here with our shuttle for forward and reverse. We also have 5 different programs we can do here. If you want a real fast shuttle from forward to reverse, we can set this at a very hard setting, H2. If you want to back it down, we got H1. If you want a medium setting or a real slow forward to reverse, we can go clear down to S1. So we got 5 different settings here. Now we can shuttle the tractor from forward to reverse here, or we can also do it over here on our control lever. We have our hand throttle lever right here, foot throttle down on the floor. We can program in 2 different ground speeds in the automatic mode of the transmission, and we can also program in 2 different engine RPM settings. We have some buttons here for differential lock, front wheel assist, our slip management system. We have a neutral button right here.
This control knob right here is for how fast our engine responds to ground speed. So if we're doing heavy tillage, we can turn this all the way up for a faster response. If you're doing lighter work, we can turn this down for better fuel savings, more to an economy mode. Underneath the armrest, we have several different buttons and adjustment knobs here. First up, this orange knob is for how fast our TTV transmission responds when we are manually speeding up or slowing down the transmission of the tractor. The 6 green knobs are for fine-tuning our front and rear 3-point hitch adjustments. The blue buttons right here are a way to manually adjust and change our hydraulic settings from a continuous flow, a detent mode, or manual. We can also adjust our time detents using one of the other buttons. We can also do all those adjustments for the hydraulics inside the eye monitor as well.
We also have a button here for locking or unlocking our front suspension. So if you was in an application where you did not want your front suspension or you wanted to lock that front axle, we can do that right here. Of course, our manual park brake lever located right here. However, if we do shut the tractor off, the tractor will lock the brake automatically. And of course, we got 2 power takeoff buttons here. One is for the front, one is for the rear. And then we can change our PTO speeds on the rear right here from 540 to 1000. Light switch is located right here. Some other accessory lights, rear wipers, rear defroster, climate control, stereo. Key switch located over here as well, and a couple power plugs. We also have a couple accesses here if you need to run some cables or some wires out to an implement. We can remove these and then squeeze it back down to seal the cab. We have our display located up here that tells you your miles per hour, your engine RPMs, fuel level, def level, and other things. We can also customize that screen by turning this black button here, and we can set this up a couple different ways.
I will now demonstrate how to adjust the sidearm console forward and back to give the operator the most comfortable position possible inside the tractor.
I'm now going to start the tractor and take it for a drive.
The 9340 comes standard with the touchscreen eye monitor. This is also guidance ready. You can run this TTV transmission in 3 different modes by pressing this button here, from a manual, auto, and a PTO mode. I have a separate transmission operation video on the TTV transmissions showing you the 3 different modes and how to use them. When operating this tractor, you can shuttle or change direction of the tractor just by using the shuttle lever right here without stopping. Everything is automatic. Or if you prefer, you can also change direction or shuttle the tractor over here on your control lever using these two buttons right here. For this feature to work, your left-hand shuttle lever does have to be in a neutral position, and there is also an acknowledge button on the back side of this control lever. And at any time you can go back to using your left-hand shuttle lever to change direction. I will now demonstrate how to shuttle between the different settings on the shuttle speed here. So I'm going to start out with the harshest setting for forward to reversed, or the quickest, and then I will bump it down and run to the softest setting. So you can see there is a delay now, and the tractor actually rolls to a stop before changing direction when I come down to the softest setting versus compared to the harshest setting, or you can adjust it anywhere in between to meet your needs. These 5 shuttle speed adjustments are available on all Deutz Fahr tractors, no matter what transmission they have. Again, to see how the transmission can be used in the 3 different modes and how to operate it, see my transmission video for the TTV transmissions. Now let's see how the 9340 does on the dyno. This tractor is rated at 336 engine horsepower. And this will tell us how much PTO horsepower this tractor has. Right now on the dyno we have this at 100% engine load. And at 100% engine load, this tractor would burn approximately 14 gallons of fuel an hour. As I end this video, let's review the specs on the Deutz Fahr 9340 tractor. Again, this tractor is powered with a 7.8 liter 6-cylinder twin turbocharged diesel engine rated at 336 engine horsepower. This tractor has a TTV transmission. The transmission in this tractor has its own clean oil reservoir, so the oil in this cannot get contaminated with the hydraulics or anything else on the tractor, and has a ground speed from 0.12 mile per hour all the way up to 37 miles per hour. The 9340 can be equipped with up to 8 hydraulic remotes and has 55 gallon per minute hydraulic capacity. The rear 3-point hitch on this tractor has a lift capacity of 26,450 pounds, and the front 3-point hitch on the 9340 has a lift capacity of 14,263 pounds. For more information on the Deutz Fahr 9340 tractor and other Deutz Fahr products, you can visit www.deutz-fahramerica.com. Thanks for watching this video.